All right, I got it.
Cool.
We've decided to go northeast into the woods, encountered some weirdness, and found a giant pit that we're climbing down now. So you guys all get down the pit safely. And once you're kind of down there and your eyes can adjust a little bit to the dark, you can see an entrance way that leads from a earthy and rocky entrance, and inward as it goes forward further, you can see hewn
You can see what?
stone.
Oh, okay, hewn, like it's been worked and
Yes,
okay,
worked stone.
gotcha. All right. Okay.
Well, it's pretty dark. We should probably light one of these torches.
Yeah.
Stan will pull his out and pull out the tinder box and start lighting it.
Okay, we'll say that the torches are D6 usage die, and they're rolled at the end of every scene.
Okay.
End of every what you like the end, like the last word of everything you say
Yeah.
keeps getting cut off.
Sorry, it's my thing. I whenever I lower my voice, my microphone is cutting off because I've got the sensitivity messed up. Hold on. Is that a little bit better?
Sounds like it.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll roll for it at the end of every scene.
Okay.
So it could last 2 scenes, it could last longer.
All right. Well, Ted, you're ready to punch something. Why don't you go first? That way, if there's anything in there, you can punch it.
Fair enough. All right. So one thing I will do, because as much as I do love punching things right now, I will pull my dagger out because it's too cumbersome for a spear in here. So just to be cautious, I'll have that out.
All right, give me a second. I'm going to get some other dice.
All right.
All of a sudden, it's like D30. I'm like, ah, shit. Close enough. All right, so ahead of you is a long corridor that ends in a wooden door. By the time you reach the end of it, it's got hewn walls and cobblestone floors. And the door itself appears to be kind of worn and splintered at the edges.
Okay. I'll see if it's
Like
locked.
someone's been trying to pry it open or something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. All right. I'll kind of like. Is there a handle on it at all?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll kind of grab the handle and see if it'll open.
Yeah, it opens just fine.
Okay. Open it up and peek around.
There's another long corridor in front of you with an alcove to the left and right just up ahead.
Okay. I'll open the door and kind of stepping very cautiously, looking around.
It's dark. More
Torch.
hewn walls and cobblestone floors.
No other exits. Just the alcoves.
It's an alcove to the left and right and a hallway going forward.
Okay. Check out the alcove on the left really quick.
It appears to be empty. It's about enough space for, a man to stand.
Okay.
You can roll perception and notice.
All right. Perception. That's 2. Shit. I'm trying to rewrite my character sheet for OneNote, so it's perception 2, notice 2. Okay. Ooh. 9, 13.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Okay. All right. Check out the other alcove.
Same roll.
All right. Same dice. Let's see what we get.
It's probably a defensive position. If this is the only way in, and you have people trying to gain entry, you have people with crossbows in these alcoves, they can defend it fairly well.
Yeah, true. I got another 13. This dice slows me today.
Yeah, there's nothing in there. Your friend's probably right.
Okay. Good idea, man. All right. Go down a hallway. If you, at this point, I don't think there's anything else we can do.
So heading forward about the same distance that you just came in from the entrance to the door. Heads forward, there's another set of alcoves to the left and right. And a little bit further up, there's another set of alcoves that look like there's something in them, and a short set of stairs.
Okay, I'll check the first set of alcoves. Again,
All right.
go,
You can
anyone
roll
else
again.
want? All right. Not as nice, but still not bad. That's going to be a 9.
9. There's something iffy with the wall over here.
Really? All right. Kind of knock on it. Does it sound hollow or?
No, sounds like a stone wall.
I have
Okay,
a relatively high perception and notice. Could I come and take a closer look?
Yes. Also, if anybody wants to try to pen out this map as I'm describing it to you, there will be consistency.
Okay.
I'm slowly sketching something.
Cool.
So I rolled a 10, and my perception is 4, and my notice is 4. So that's 18, I guess.
Yeah, 10s explode.
So roll again.
Roll again. Okay.
Yeah, roll 9.
Rolled a 9.
So
What's your total?
Let's see. 8, 9, 17.
no, 27.
Oh, right. Yep.
All right. So you futz and fiddle with the wall, and it has a cantilever to it that swings diagonally when you push on the lower bottom, and you can walk through, and there's another hallway on the other side.
Very cool.
This is the second set of alcoves, and left or right?
First set.
It was the left side.
Yeah. First set left side.
Okay.
Oh, wow. Hidden passage. It's like I keep thinking of video games. I can't help it. All right.
Which
Oh.
way does the hallway go? Does it go forward from there, or does it?
It goes forward for about 20 feet, and then it goes to the left and right.
All right.
Yeah, more like it goes forward 10 feet before it extends into a 10-foot hallway that goes left and right.
Gotcha. All right. So do you want to check out the other alcoves really quick?
So I did purchase chalk when we bought all of our stuff. On
Yes, I
that
remember.
alcove, he's gonna put an S.
Okay.
Yeah, that one up there looks like it's got something in it.
All right. Check those out.
You're gonna head up to the next set of alcoves before the short stairs?
Did we check that? Did you check the right alcove out yet?
No.
Hey, Jerry, I think you're pretty good. think you did a better job than I did. Want to check it out?
Sure. Yeah, no problem. I rolled a 12 total.
Yeah, it has the same thing. Push on the edge of it, and you can step over onto the other side, and there's a hallway out there.
Okay.
Stan puts an S on that one.
So is this similar to the other one? Does it go up to? Well, did the other one? Did you say it went to a T intersection, or it just had?
It goes
on-
to it. So on the other side of this one, it goes up to an intersection, but it's a 4-way on this side.
This side's a 4-way, and the other one was just a 3-way.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Man, this is beginning to be like a maze. From what I understand, you're supposed to always go right.
Well, we can give that a shot. Let's check out the other two alcoves first and see what we have there. Then we'll check out
Sure,
the secret
sure.
to the right.
All right. Is that what you guys want to do?
Yeah.
So you head up another, 30 feet, 40 feet to the next alcove, and it's got statues in the alcove on either side. The statues are just kind of like generic armored figures, stone statues.
All right. Nate, you want to take a look at this, buddy, or Jerry?
Yeah, sure. Let me come take a closer look. I'll take a look at the statue on the left first. And I roll 11.
It looks well made.
And the statue on the right, 12.
It looks of a similar manufacturer. It looks like the same person made it.
Okay. All right. So I think at this point, let's go back down to the right secret alcove and check that one out. Anyone else got an idea? Or is that cool with that?
Just really quick, the statues, you said they're armored men.
Yes.
Are they holding weapons?
Yes. Swords.
Looking them over and comparing them to what I've seen of people walking around and using, can I try to gauge about how old they are?
They definitely, like, the armor that they're wearing looks a lot, fancier than the armor. The armor you're used to seeing is like maybe a breastplate with some chain and stuff like that. This is like full plate stuff, so it's definitely a fancier armor. Whether or not that's old, you
Okay.
got history. You could try history.
No,
Is that a
I've
skill?
just got knowledge.
That doesn't matter. History's not a skill anyway.
Yeah.
We can hear you eating, Jerry. Or Nat.
Oh, I'm tearing some paper off actually at a perforation. I'm jotting down a little map on some graph paper.
Are there any markings on them?
Oh, you don't see any markings on them.
Okay.
On the off chance the weapons are using, are they real like weapons? Like, can they possibly be removed, or are they just part of the statue?
They're stone, part of the statue.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
All right. Explore the secret tunnel.
Which one?
The right one.
Okay.
The one with the 4-way instead of the 3-way.
So yeah, going through there, the hallway extends for a good distance to your left and your right and in front. There does appear to be a side hallway Up in front, heading in the easterly direction.
Okay.
I'm giving you relative distances while you're down here. You came in from the south, are going north, and now are heading east.
Gotcha.
So supposedly, when you're in a maze, you always go right until you can't.
Not a bad idea. Let's go right then.
You want to head down the hallway to the right?
I'm good with that.
Sounds good.
So you head down to the right for a good 70 feet, and then the hallway takes a jut to the right again, and then heads to the direction that you were heading before for 50 feet. And then it dead ends and goes.
It's times
Alright.
like this you realize just how lousy your map making skills are.
So we
Which is
went
why-
right.
Go ahead.
So we went right. It went
Yes.
about 70 feet and then turned right again
Yeah, you had to turn right again for 10 feet.
and dead
And
ended.
So,
then it-
okay,
Then it went back the direction it came, which would then be a left for 50 feet.
so we passed the four-way intersection, or the four-way intersection was where we turned right?
That's where you turned right.
So this should be coming
or,
up.
or south, right?
Gotcha. Okay.
So you went south for 70 feet, and then you went west for 10 feet, and then you went south again for 50 feet.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you went right, left. And then at the end
Yep.
of that hall, it does not dead end. It goes off to the left. Which is then east.
East. Okay.
I'm not describing things from the point of view of the map. I'm describing things from the point of view of where your characters are staying.
Exactly. Okay.
This is where my dyslexia is an advantage. I read for shit, but I translate all these fucking directions. Do you guys want to take left, or do you want to go back the way you came?
Let's go left.
Yeah, it's the only way. If we were to keep going forward down this hallway, that's our only option, right?
That's right.
Okay. So yeah, it still follows Stan's always go right principle, because we're technically still making that first right.
Right.
Or left.
Wait a minute. No, it's right. But we're going left. No, but we're still right. Okay, keep going right.
Okay.
All right.
This hallway goes 150 feet to the east, and it dead ends, but there are two doors at the end of the hallway that are on the north side of the hall.
Okay.
Yes, this is a maze. It's not a complete maze, but it is a partial maze.
All right. Well, then we'll get, if we can, just keep going right while we can roll, closest to the right we can.
There's definitely no rights, but there's doors if you want.
There's doors to our left.
To your left.
Okay.
How many doors?
Two.
And
Okay.
is it like a double door, or are these
Nope.
like two
There's
distinct
two separate
individual?
doors, almost like two, as if you would have two bedrooms next to each other.
Okay.
Then the right door.
Yeah.
Look at the right door. All right, hold on.
Now loading.
Yes. We've got to reload into Alan's brain what's in there. Hold on. via book.
Time to stop drawing my map to scale. I chose the wrong orientation for my graph paper.
Well, at least you're not using 3x5 cards.
Yeah, it's this week has been rough for me because I've probably worked 3 times as hard trying to get a job than I did actually doing my last job.
Yeah.
And I haven't reread nearly as much of this as I thought. Or as I would have wanted to, I mean. That's not bad.
Am I close?
Close.
I started with every square is 10 feet, but I had to shorten that 150-foot length of hallway or it would have put me off the end of the paper. Yeah.
Dude, can you imagine? These guys are probably doing the same thing in reality. They're like, what the fuck? Oh, we don't have enough paper. Shit. Okay. So you're opening the furthest door down, is that right? The one on the right facing north? So one on the far east side?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're just gonna open the door? Yes, no, maybe so.
Yeah. Well, check out the door. I'll see if the door is locked first.
It does not appear to be locked.
All right.
Can I examine it briefly just in the off chance that there's something funky with the door, something wrong with it?
Sure.
Okay. Notice and perception again or something else?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. $14.
Yeah, seems fine.
Okay.
Doesn't have those weird, like pry markings like the front door did back before. And then you open it, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. Opening the door, it opens into a 40-foot long and 20-foot wide room. There's a large walnut bed against the west wall that's ornately carved. The bed has a large canopy of embroidered green cloth and striking red trim. It looks very dusty in there. There's also a small table with a nightstand and a chest of drawers made from red wood and a full-length mirror.
Okay. Let's go ahead and check the room out really quick.
What do you want to look at?
It's like I'm both okay. I'm just half expecting to look into that mirror and a bunch of mini me's will start showing up. It's like, shit. Instead of little evil ashes, we get little evil Teds that can actually hurt you. It's like, okay, I got to punch your ankle.
Do the voice good.
Who the hell lives down here?
You're hired.
Why would you live in a maze?
Guess someone did. The maze may have been more for protection. Like maybe this was like a keep or something down here, and if they were ever raided, that would slow them down slightly.
Oh, it's like a panic room. Okay.
That makes sense.
There's dust all over the place, right?
There's dust all over the place. Yes, sir.
So nobody's really been down here.
Yeah, well, let's check out the mirror really quick.
Checking out the mirror, it's in a wooden frame. It looks well put together. You look filthy as shit and hairy.
yeah, they don't have really good razors, and well, I do have soap, so I'm not. Well, probably now from all this
Yeah,
traveling.
you've been a day in the woods. Yeah.
Yeah.
climbing down, yeah.
It's like, yeah, I need a bath, but it ain't gonna happen. All right.
We should probably check that chest of drawers.
The
Yeah.
crown on the frame is carved with a bunch of fancy designs and stuff. And there's an inscription hewed into the wood.
Interesting.
I
Can I read
suppose
the
there's
inscription?
no chance of us reading it.
You want to read it?
I'd like to, if possible.
It says, "To the fair of all in my..."
The fair of what?
The fairest of all in my eyes.
Oh, first of all, my.
This is like some lady's bedroom. I mean, like, look at the color scheme. That's probably their panty drawer. I'm not going in the panty drawer. That's a Jerry thing.
Dude, I will totally barge into those drawers.
You want to open the drawer?
Yes.
They're more period appropriate panty drawers, but they are in fact panty drawers. They're also period appropriate panty drawers. If you catch my drift.
Oh, that's just yeah.
Bloomers.
Even fine silk can be the victim of unfortunate monthly occurrences.
Oh no.
In addition to that, there is like hairpins and combs and brushes, and definitely the leavings of a woman's bedroom.
Okay. All right. Nothing else interested in there. I guess we can leave unless anyone wants to grab a brush.
I'm snagging a comb.
If you guys want to gather up, there's if you have an empty sack, you can not fill it, but put some items in it. There's like things like tortoiseshell dish and ivory combs, and there's some rich stuff here.
Hey,
Yeah, we can probably
Todd had nothing.
get something for that.
Mm-hmm. This is definitely some pawning material.
There. Now it works. Yeah, I have like 7 empty slots.
Oh, okay.
So let's
Here you go.
That's plenty of fucking space for random shit.
All right, I'm just gonna mark down 7 slots of stuff.
Is it all 7 slots or just most of it?
No, it wouldn't be 7 slots worth of stuff. It would be like 1.
1? Okay.
Yeah, 1. Yeah.
So that we can carry more stuff out.
Oh yeah.
Hey, you're the mule. You're Nodwick.
I imagine like 1 space worth of stuff to be like slightly smaller than a bag of flour, like maybe the size of a Nalgene bottle.
Okay.
Does that make sense? Give a little relative space there. So yeah, there's a few combs and some fancy hairpins and stuff, and maybe a few coins. There's some coins in here, but nothing beyond that. So 1 slot's worth of stuff.
I'm marking a comb for myself, and Darius can have the other. Or
You-
stands.
Your comb twin.
I mean, I don't think there's going to be very many barbers here, so the hair's going to get long, so it needs to be tamed.
Hey, it's not untrue.
You know?
It's not untrue.
So if this was the ladies' bedroom, the one next door is probably the man's bedroom.
Possibly. Let's go check it out.
So you go.
As we go to leave, Stan glances back at the bed. Is there a pillow?
Yeah.
He takes it, sticks it under his arm.
Fine.
What do you got? I think a pillow takes up 2 slots, but you could try and tie it to your backpack. But if you tie it to your backpack, it could get ripped.
Yeah, he's probably gonna tie it to his backpack for now.
All right. Deal. So you guys are going to go out and head out the other door.
Yep.
Yes.
You just open it, or do you want to take a look at the door, or?
Take a look at the door really quick.
All right, go for it.
All right. Nat, you want to take a look? You want to take a look at the door really quick?
Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Let's see. 16.
It appears fine.
Okay.
It's a door, dude.
All right. All right. Let's open it up.
You open up that door, and we're in a new scene. Roll that torch.
Yes, sir. 1 second. Four.
Okay, so it does not deplete. It is still a D6 torch.
Ow.
But yeah, the light from your torch casts into this area, and it is a hallway that extends 40 feet forward and then turns left, and there's a doorway on the left side before the end of the hallway.
I'm going to take a small break. My groceries just arrived.
Fair enough.
And I've got stuff in here that will spoil if it left out too long.
No problem. Do we want to take a big mutual break?
Sure, I could use something to drink.
Okay, no problem. I'll catch up on my reading.
All right.
I'm going to mute for a little bit here.
All right.
Yeah, me too.
Well, unfortunately, they didn't have the toilet paper, so shit. Probably more actually coming because I don't see the cat litter. So sorry. Food. I have food now. Didn't quite get everything I ordered, but
Yeah, the toilet paper thing is so stupid, isn't it?
yeah, it really is. Hopefully I get some because I'm actually running low on that. Okay. I think that's all the food that. Just double check order list. Yeah, I am missing.
For what it's worth, I had really good luck with Walgreens. They seem to that we've had to do this twice. Casey went out the first time about a week or so ago, and she was able to find toilet paper at Walgreens, and then I found it last night as well.
Well, that's good and everything, but I'm not until my insurance comes in. I'm not risking leaving the apartment. Even though if I did catch it now, by the time it did develop, I'd have it, but still.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
You can reasonably keep yourself okay for a real short trip for toilet paper.
I probably could. I'm just being cautious. Probably overly cautious.
Well, I mean, if you're not worried about it, you're not worried about it, right?
I've got enough for probably another week or two if I'm careful.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you're fine. Yeah, you don't even need it.
Yeah, I've got 2 or 3 rolls left. I should be good.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Hell, even after you run out of rolls, it's not the fucking end of the world.
Technically, I ordered a bidet, but that has been lost in the mail.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was supposed to be delivered, but USPS said, "Oh, hey, we're not even going to try to deliver it. We're just going to say it's here for pickup."
Oh Jesus!
I tried to reschedule for delivery to redeliver it, and it was supposed to be here on the 24th. And yeah, they stiffed. Damn it! I ordered 2 steaks. He only gave me 1. I'm gonna have to email them about that because they charged me for 2.
Oh, that sucks.
Let's left it outside. Nope. Oh, at least I got everything else that I mostly ordered. I got the frozen chicken, so I'm good. I am good on food. A bunch of veggies. Well, frozen veggies at least.
You're something else, Chris. Giving us a play-by-play of your groceries.
I think out loud a lot, and I just didn't feel like putting my headset up.
I think it's funny, dude.
It's like, hey, at this point, getting groceries is a phenomenal thing, almost.
That's part of why it's funny, dude. Part of why it's funny, dude. If it was just a regular old day, I wouldn't think it was as funny. But everything that's going on right now, it's like, it's like, oh shit. Like, it's not only funny that you're doing it, it's funny that I'm like a quarter interested.
Okay. I'll just let HEB know that the steak didn't come in so fast.
Fucking steak drama.
Hey, I was gonna cut one of those up and make chili.
I know, right? Shit, there goes my chili steak, bitch.
Well, I got one of them, so I could still make the chili.
That's what I do. I can make drama out of anything, dude. This is why I've been fine. Aside from the not having a job, I have been like no problem. Like entertain myself for hours. All right, Darius back, or are we still waiting on Darius?
Nope, I'm here. I was actually waiting for Chris to do the shaking his fist at the sky, and instead of screaming con, screaming HEB.
No, but yeah, I'm good. I put away everything that will spoil a thought. So cool.
All right. So this second door you've opened up. There's a hallway that extends 40 feet forward and then goes to the left. And before the end of the hallway on the left side, there is another door.
Oh, did we check out the guy's room first?
What guy's room?
Like,
I
we
think
found a woman's room, and there's a door right next to it.
Yeah, that's the door
Right,
you
but
just
this
opened.
one-
There's
Oh, okay.
this went
40
into
foot
a hallway.
hallway. That goes
Okay.
north,
Okay.
40-foot hallway north. That then turns to the left, and before the end of the hallway on the left side is another door.
All right. So let's hit the left door. This is the only door in this hallway.
Sure. What do you want to do?
Okay, I'm starting to get paranoid. Can you check the door, please, for traps or something. Something doesn't feel right here.
I'll take a look.
This has been too easy.
13. Had to count that out on my fingers because I'm just an engineer. I don't do math.
Yeah. It's fine. It's a door, just like the other one.
All right. I'll open it up.
Heading inside to that one, it's 20 foot by 30 foot, and it's clustered with large wooden tables and chairs and stools stacked all up against the walls.
Huh.
On the far side is a woodworking table with a crude vise attached
Sorry.
and some carpenter's tools that are in there.
All right. So take a look at our room because we're taking those tools because carpenter tools are probably kind of hard to find in this place.
No joke.
Yeah.
So even if we can't use them, we can probably sell them. Do they look in good condition, or do they look like they've been here for so long they've kind of rotted?
I mean, they're not in amazing condition, but they're not. I would hardly describe them as rotting.
Okay,
You
so
know,
functional.
They're usable. They're usable. There's probably a couple little rust marks, but mostly just cosmetic.
Sweet. Oh yeah, definitely taking those.
They got a good patina on them. You know what I mean? You gonna try to take the vise?
Can the vice be removed?
You're gonna need You're gonna need to remove it. It's bolted to the table.
I have nothing to really work with. I don't have any tools other than what we just found, so I don't think so.
All right.
If anyone else has got an idea.
All right.
So we've found the panic room or panic suite of a lady carpenter.
I mean, it doesn't sound
Place.
wrong.
Uses me every minute of the day.
I'm loving seeing Nat's map just complete growing along with this. See, guilty secret. I've been wanting to do like some kind of little fucking crawl thing like this for a long time. Where
Yeah.
I describe things and people make their own maps just to see how the map will match up with what we have so far. And like it's
Right.
pretty good so far. It's pretty good.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
So, if you're done with this room, the hallway goes around the outside of this room, and then it snakes all the way down and on the inside of the hallway that you just came through, all the way back around to that junction.
So
the hallway follows the edge of the room and then follows the hallway that you guys came in on. It's just the one hallway's right inside the other.
All right.
And following that down, I can give you specific measurements if you want, but you keep going
so there's like I'm sorry, so there's like another exit to the room, or
Nope, going back out the way you came.
Oh, okay.
The hallway goes around and then down back to the hallway you came from, and then it matches the inside of that hallway until it comes back to that junction and then there's a T section at that junction,
Okay.
near the junction. Everybody with me?
I think so. So I'm hearing that there's a second hallway inside the first hallway.
Nope, the hallway goes straight and then goes left.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it goes back to that 4-way.
Almost. So if you follow the hallway all along the inside, oh, there's Bob. He's quick. He wants to play. You can follow that hallway all along the inside until you hit that junction, and then just past the junction, there's a T section, and the hallway goes off and to the right, and then it goes forward all the way back up to the original junction. You guys okay with him getting in the stream and listening?
Yeah.
I'm
Sure.
He'll probably be vocal, but it's okay. He probably will not be able to shut his mouth because he and I are cut from the same cloth. So do you guys want to go forward, or do you want to take the hallway to the east? Or let me rephrase myself. Do you want to head north, or do you want to take the hallway to the east?
East.
That's what I was thinking too.
That seems to the right, so yes.
Heading off to the right, the hallway goes down 70 feet before it opens up into another area.
Okay.
Hey, Bob. Whoop.
Sorry, I'm very unfamiliar with Discord. I've only used it a little bit in the past.
Oh, it's okay, man. We're all just figuring it out. They're in the middle of a big crawl right now.
Who's they? You mean the Armored Darkness group?
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, the Army of Darkness group.
Okay.
Everybody say hi to Bob. Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hi, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
So largely we have Chris's character Ted leading the group. He is a ex-karate instructor who has been zapped back in time along with his companions due to the power of the Necronomicon, and are now wandering around some wacky dungeon place that they found in a hole in the ground. It's real smart, let me tell you. So you guys head forward down that hallway into an open area, yes?
What type of open area?
This is a great hall. It's 60 feet long, 40 feet wide, with a ceiling and reaching 20 feet above. The floor is smooth black slate. 4 sets of 2 pillars lead to an elevated platform on the opposite end of the chamber, all constructed from great blocks of red granite. 2 throne-like chairs sculpted from gigantic blocks of white marble. Great draperies in alternating patterns of yellow and purple hang on the wall behind the raised platform. Strewn about the hall are numerous bedrolls, tiny bedrolls and blankets, and numerous small humanoids. Okay, Chris, I said you're hired. Give me the sound.
Let's get him.
So is Chris R. Ash?
Nobody is Ash. Only Ash is Ash.
Well,
Chris
yes,
is
from reading the books, it sounds like
dead.
we can have like one person at that level, and then the rest of us sort of our support people. Is that the general idea?
No, all
Not necessarily. They're all just a bunch of assholes from fucking.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Hey, Alan, what did you say the dimensions of this room were?
60 by 40,
Okay.
60 long, 40 wide. Yeah, and there's a bunch of those little tiny, like 5-inch tall people, and they're making the horrible cackling sounds, Chris. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Awesome.
What do you guys do?
It's like, okay, I trust nothing that makes that laugh. That is just unsettling.
You're right, Chris. We don't trust you.
So, how about we just close the door quietly and
There's
walk
no
the
door.
other-
This was
walk
at the end of the hallway.
We just walk the other way quietly.
Stan is slowly just backing away.
You could see there's 7 of them. They get up from whatever things they were doing, and they start stalking in you guys' direction.
I'm just seeing these little mini.
Away.
What?
Stan begins moving faster away.
Do you want to run back down the hallway that you came from?
I wouldn't say run.
Yeah, it's more like fast walking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're all gonna have to be a run. And let me see here. You basically have to roll better than they do on running. And I think we're gonna do what? Sports and dexterity.
Okay. 10.
Okay.
11.
Okay. Are you the only? Okay, yeah. Here we go.
9 for me.
Okay.
11.
All right. Nobody gets away. These guys come up behind you, and they've got an assortment of weird cutlery and sharp tent stakes and various other pieces of junk that they use to try to stab all of you. So each one of you is going to have to make some type of defensive or dodge action.
All right. Let's see here. That's gonna dodge away as a little guy just going, gonna stab you now.
See, I don't even have to role play. He just does the phone. This is better than having a soundboard, man.
What is the defense?
Whatever you're using to defend yourself, you could try to be tough and take it, right? And try to do constitution, or you could be dexterous and jump out of the way, right? Use dexterity. And then you could use your knowledge of kung fu, or you could try to defend yourself with your weapon, with your getting medieval, or you could use your sports to try to just straight up jump out of the way.
I'm gonna go all kung fu and tap dance on their face.
Okay, in order, you have to exceed their attack by 4 to get a chance at a counterattack.
Fair enough.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
so-
the exact rules for this, but the entire world's in chaos and there's a global plague, so fuck it.
Yeah. All right.
I'm gonna bring it.
So will this be like a kung fu plus dex or?
Yes.
All right then. That is going to be a glorious 19.
19.
Oh, that was a 10, so I get it explodes.
Yeah.
So make that add another 3, so 21 or 22.
That is enough to get your counterattack. What do you want to do?
I am gonna punch a little shit.
All right, go for it.
All right. 18 to hit.
You go and punch down at the ground at this thing, and it just like takes a little quickie step out of the way. You didn't know it could move that fast, and your hand hits brick. You don't take damage, but God, it fucking hurts.
It's like, nice try, fucker.
This is great, dude.
You just need a bunch of helium.
Yeah. You got the hookup right on that, Bob, right? You got the helium hookup?
Yeah, I wish.
All right. So who's next? Did anybody else gonna defend themselves, or you guys just want to take the damage?
Yeah, I got
Oh,
a
no.
9 to try to block with my mace.
Your mace is way too big, and they just dance around it and come like jab you in the hand with like half of a pair of like pinking shears, and you're gonna take 7 damage.
Ow, you little fucker.
So,
Fun, huh?
This is great.
because
I've never had
Todd
this
is
happen my whole life.
because Todd is always holding Chet. His defensive action will be to swat at one of them with Chet.
Oh, nice.
And 23.
Yeah, that'll do it, man.
Does Chet eat one?
We have to see if you do enough damage here. Treat it like a club.
So use what? Strength and a skill I don't have.
I think that'll be what I think normally it's for dex plus getting medieval, I'd say.
Yes.
And strength is more for damage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So 9.
9 will not hit them, unfortunately.
But
It's like keep it a little look. Stabs at it. I'm having too much fun with this.
Dude, you just go have an XP right now. Just have
That was my favorite scene in the movie.
just doing my job for me, and it's fucking brilliant, dude. Okay, and I think Jerry needs to keep from getting his ass stabbed.
Right. So I've got the spear. I could make an attempt at poking that thing with the spear.
You got to keep from getting damaged. It's trying to fucking stab the shit out of you.
Oh, that's right. What am I rolling? I'm sorry.
Whatever you were. How are you going to defend? This thing has what? This is the one with the tent stake, the sharp tent stake. It looks
Gotcha.
like a spear for it, and he's trying to jab you in the leg. What do you do?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take the spear and make like a sweeping motion with it to try to block.
All right, so you're going to use dexterity and getting medieval
Okay.
to defend yourself.
And I roll a 7
That was your total.
total.
Okay, yeah. You start making sweeping motions, and this thing like jumps in and out of the path of the sweeping thing, like it's on a carnival ride, and then jumps forward and plunges his sharp tent stake into your calf, and you
Oh.
take 7 damage.
I can see go wee.
I'm gonna remember this day for the rest of the fucking.
I'm having too much fun with this. This is great.
Okay, now it is the player's turn.
All right, so
The little fuckers have just gone, so you guys can take an action in whatever order you want.
quick question: are we in the hall or are we in the room now?
You're in the hallway. You were running down the hallway to get away,
Okay,
and they caught you.
gotcha. Okay, then my plan won't work. Okay, cool. Think of another plan.
You're in a 10-foot hallway, so 2 of you can stand side by side, but these little things are going everywhere.
I was gonna try to do a sweep kick and hit multiples of them, but I don't think that worked very well in the hallway.
Maybe not.
Yeah, that's why I'm not doing it. Let's see here.
I don't know, with 10-foot width, that could be possible because you're never going to, it's basically the radius of your leg extending from your body as a center point.
True, but I'm going to be closer to one side of the wall because someone else is going to be next to me.
It's a tight spot. I
Yes.
get paranoid.
Yeah. So I'm just going, let's see here. My best chance to hit them is with a punch. Technically takedown's better, but I don't think I can really do a takedown on these guys. So punchy.
All right. So which one are you going after? And feel free to just make up the description, and that will be who the guy is.
Okay. I'm gonna go after the one that's probably down there on the floor. He's got a little pugilist stand going, come on, you gonna hit me, you little bitch. It's like,
What
no.
do you look like?
Let's see here. He's dressed in tattered rags. He's got this.
Bragman, done.
Yeah. So I'm just going to. Oh, fuck you. And that is going to be 13.
Yeah, he dodges out of the way like it's fucking nothing.
Try again, motherfucker. Yeah, I got you this time. All right.
Next. Jerry, Stan, or Todd?
I'll go ahead and go and just same one that was attacking me.
Book thwap.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the book flap again. So I need Dex and Medieval, and that's an 8.
No.
Figured.
Yeah. Yeah. Pages is the only response that you get. Which one were you attacking?
Oh, there's one with some glass shard that it's using as a dagger.
Awesome. Next, Stan or Jerry?
So the one that hit me with the cutlery,
Mhm.
Stan's gonna take like a step or two back and try to act like just afraid, like oh god, drawing it away from everyone. And as it comes towards him, he's going to pull out the mace and just smile and bring that thing down, trying to slam it into him and then him into the wall. And I'm going to use all 6 of my good luck points on that.
Okay. I think that you are going to be rolling some type of social action. We will call it. You could go with wild card. You could also go with crime. Oh, influence.
Okay.
Influence and willpower. And if you can beat his proverbial defense or his social defense by 5, then I will give you the option to do the follow-up attack.
Okay. So I'm going to use the good luck on drawing him away.
Okay.
So that is a 14.
You start you start like crying and belly aching and making afraid and start backing up down the hallway, and you kind of like hit the corner, and you see this little guy. He's like cocks his head back, moves his head from side to side, and just waves his head at you like whatever, and turns around and goes after one of your compatriots.
All right.
Jerry, you're up.
Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is the only weapon I have is that spear.
Mm-hmm.
I think that I'm going to use a drama point here.
Okay.
And I am going to try to use the wall next to me
Mm-hmm.
for leverage, like almost like leaping up onto it and kicking off of it with my foot, and using that extra oomph to just drive the spear into the little guy that was attacking me, the shears carrying guy.
Are you sure that you didn't watch that many movies when you worked at the last Blockbuster in the United States of America? Because that is the jump off the wall thing. Yeah, we're seeing Jerry's true colors now, man.
Well, the thing is I'm pretty sure I saw that in Womb Raider.
Yeah. In Womb Raider, yeah.
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 So it was either that or San Fernando Jones and the Temple of Poon. I can't remember which one, but I saw that move.
Just take your humor XP now before I forget.
Okay.
Dude. Okay, yeah. Okay, so you got to roll it. You're using getting medieval and dexterity, man.
Okay. Neither of which helped me very much, but here we go.
Roll 10.
I roll a 5 total.
No, you can't have a 5 total. You got that drama point, gives you plus 10.
Oh, that's right. So that's 15.
Yeah, 15 unfortunately is not enough.
Oh.
Like, these little guys see you like put your foot on the wall, and there's just like you could see this circle as they all move out of the way from where fucking spear point is coming.
Try again, you little fairy. We can dance better than you.
Oh my god, this is dumb as fuck. I love it. All right, so yeah, they're gonna try to fuck you guys up. Here we go. I'll just go down the line here. So Jerry, you're going up against I don't know who you going up. Which one's coming after you now?
Let's see. They kind of scattered, right? So
Yeah,
I was
it could be
trying
any
to
one of
hit.
them.
Okay, I guess the rags guy.
Ragman's coming after you. All
Yeah.
right. Yeah, so he's coming at you, and he's like got a what has he got? He's got like just like a broken piece of a knife, and
Okay.
he's running in your direction with it. What do you do?
Let's see. What do I got here? I'm running out of moves here. There's not much I've got, so I'm gonna have to just go back to moving that long spear around in a sweeping motion and hopefully catch their arm or the weapon or whatever and guide it
Alright.
away from me.
All right. So you're rolling dexterity plus getting medieval to defend yourself.
All right. Roll an 8 total.
Yeah, no. This little rags man like ducks underneath the pole every time it comes around, and he just goes to town on your fucking calf with this
Oh, God.
piece of a knife. You're gonna take 7 more damage.
Oh,
Like,
Right there.
I'm gonna have good eating tonight.
Shit, they're cannibals. Damn it. All right, Stan, which one is coming after you?
That's a good question. Are any of them coming after me? I tried to draw one of them back, and he decided not to follow. So
Yeah, a different one's following.
that's a good question. Probably, maybe one of them actually got into the carpentry area back there and has an old file.
Oh, yeah. So File Fella's coming at you, and he's taking this thing and he's swinging it around. Sharp end forward. What do you do?
He's going to try and block it again with his mace, and that's a 6.
Yeah, no. The mace is too big, too heavy, and too slow. He comes in and he gets you in the forearm with this thing, and you take 7. And last but not least, Ted. Who's coming after Ted?
All right. So Ragman's dealing with him. I'm expecting this guy has got um he's got one of the lady's hairpins.
Oh
He's
yeah.
using it as a spear, and he's just running at me. Ah!
Hairpin Harry, we'll call him.
All right.
Are you defending with kung fu?
Yeah, my dodge is based on my kung fu deck, so that's gonna be
Okay, go for it.
okay. So that's pretty good. It's 16.
16 is unfortunately not enough, and like you probably take a knee at some point to do one of these blocks, and he comes around and he gets you in the side of the knee. You're going to take 7.
Okay, I've got some armor, but that's still gonna hurt. But I'm also built like a fucking tank.
Todd, who's coming after you?
I figure the same guy is there with his glass dagger that he's going to try to stab me with, I'm sure.
Glass Gary.
Yeah. And I'm just going to try to dodge with an 8.
It doesn't cut it. You take 7.
And these little fuckers are nasty.
So that is the end of their turn. It is y'all's turn.
All right. I'm gonna like, okay, Hairpin Harry. Yo, that hurt, you little shit. Oh no. And I'm just gonna again, punching is the best chance to hit. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
God, I think we may be in trouble. We need to run.
Yeah, this isn't looking good.
Do you guys want to try to run away again?
I think next round, because what do they want to do? Like, do they want to run? Not a bad idea, but I've already attacked this round, so I'm stuck either way.
Yes, you are. You can try and hold them off.
We'll see what goes on.
Well, anyways, it's somebody else's turn, so whoever wants to go.
So I'm going to spend a drama point
Awesome.
for the plot twist narrative editing.
Okay.
And when this fucker with the file starts going after my forearm that's holding the mace,
Mm-hmm.
my other hand's going to come down and wrap around his body and pick him up.
I don't know if a plot twist allows you to interfere with NPCs, but it does allow you to interfere with the environment.
So how about the crumbling stone above comes down and lands on the fucker right in front of the little fucker as he's charging?
Again, I don't know if you could attack somebody, but you could create an opening. You could create a surface or a circumstance.
No, I'll just use it for the heroic feat plus 10 to an action.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to grab a hold of him.
Okay. Yeah, you can try to do that.
That's a 23.
A 23 does it. You snatch that little guy up off the ground, and Chris.
Goes, okay, B5 phone fucker, let me go.
And Stan's going to go, hey, you little fuckers, before he starts slamming this thing into the wall.
Awesome. Yeah, go for it. I think you got him this turn, and then what did you do? You got him by 23.
Yeah.
That's not enough for a counterattack, but next turn you can start squishing the living shit out of him.
Okay.
And you'll have tons of bonuses. I promise. Todd or Jerry?
So in the room itself, was there anything else in this room? It's just kind of them chilling. Is that right?
Pillars and big thrones.
Big thrones?
At the far end of the room were big granite thrones.
I can't think of much else to do, so I'm just going to try to whack the one in front of me, I guess.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's just a 16.
Yeah, it doesn't cut it. You need a 20.
Cool.
And then Jerry, you're at.
All right. Let's see. So I've got little choice but to try to take another stab at one of these guys. I'll try to stab Ragman again.
Okay.
I roll total of 5.
No. All right, so it's their turn again. They're all coming at you again. They're pretty convinced that they can take down these fee-fi-fo fuckers. Jerry.
All right. So, I guess the spear hasn't been working, so I'm just going to try to dodge.
Okay.
Is that dexterity or?
Dexterity and sport, or dexterity and kung fu.
Uh, 3.
Yeah, no, you take 7 damage. You dodge out of the way, and you slip over on the ground and lean up against the wall. And one of them, Ragman comes with his tent stake and hits you right in the thigh.
And I tenderize you.
Have a drama point while you're at it, Jesus, man. You're gonna get it twice. So the file fella is trying to bite you.
Well, he's going to shake him.
Okay, so shaking him is going to be your defense. Sounds great. Sounds like sports and dex.
Uh, 13.
13 is not enough. You take 2 damage.
It's like I just see what? You never heard about love bite?
And then Pinking Shears has redoubled his courage to come after you, and he's coming at you with his half of a pinking shear at your leg. You will take 7 for that, sir.
All right.
Ted, who's coming after you?
Let's see here.
Hairpin.
Hairpin. Yeah, he's thinking he's got it in for me.
Sounds like it.
All right, let's try this. Shit. It's only a 12.
Yeah, nope. You get pinking shear to the shin.
Yeah, lot of shit.
7 damage.
All right.
And then Todd, are you still dealing with Glass Gary?
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe you'll get lucky and he'll fucking break stuff.
Just gonna say it's a fail whether I dodge or not.
Is it?
I got an 8.
Okay. Yeah, so you'll take 7 from the hunk of glass in your foot. And we're back at the top of the round. That means it's all of y'all's turn.
All right. I'm getting annoyed, so I'm going to not only go full. No, I'm not going to full offense. I am going to use a drama point, and I'm just going to go all Popeye on this fucker. I was like, okay, No, I'm done with this. And I'm just gonna lay down a punch and
Okay.
just kind of go. So there's going to be a total of, let's see here, 27 to hit.
That will do it.
And that is going to do 13 damage to him.
13 damage. You hit one of these guys, and you can hear the crunching sound. It's like somebody stepped on a pile of packing peanuts.
It's like, Jerry! You little fucker! Oh, big fuck up itself!
So Hairpin Harry bites the dust. Next. Apparently Jerry's real happy singing a jaunty tune.
So, how far away are those granite thrones from where we are, would you say?
Like 80, 90 feet.
Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, that won't work. Well, since it's our turn and someone attacked still, I'm going to go ahead and attack as well. I'm going to use a
Okay.
trauma point for Todd to use something he saw on TV once. And as best he can, which is not really good, he's going to do his best Hulk Hogan and try to say, "Okay, brother, here we go." And
But he's Canadian now?
yes, a
You sure
Californian.
that wasn't Randy the Macho Man Savage?
Frankly, it could be. Todd wouldn't know. Todd's going to try, and he's going to take Chet, pull out his elbow, tap his elbow twice with Chet, and then body slam the glass Gary. Because
Okay.
why not?
Okay.
Okay, that's lucky. Oh, I almost fell. 38.
Oh,
Oh. Oh man, that'll do it. Damn.
damn, Todd. I think I need to start sparring with you now.
So I think that's gonna do 2 times your strength and damage.
Okay, my strength is 3, so 6.
6. So you fly down on top of one of these things, and you can hear like this crunching sound, and then you can feel this thing moving underneath you.
Like, oh, your neck's little fucker. Oh, gonna hurts.
So he took 6. All right. Next, Stan or Jerry.
Stan is going to take the one that he's holding and smash it as hard as he can into the stone wall.
Awesome. I will give you a +6 to your roll.
All right. $19.
Yeah. I'm not worried about that guy anymore. Let's just say that. Dude, your hand is fucking gross, though.
That's fine. He'll turn around and just flick it at the other one.
Awesome.
No, rats. You're next.
All right, Jerry.
All right, this is our attack, right?
Yeah, this is you guys' turn.
Okay,
On their turn, you have to defend. On your turn,
right. Okay, so the spear hasn't been working. I'm not that strong. But at least the spear has a sharp point.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to whirl that thing around and toward the closest little asshole gremlin that's in front of me.
Mm-hmm.
and I think I'm going to use a drama point to twirl this thing around and give it maybe a little more extra momentum.
Swinging around like a toddler in a fury of childlike rage. Go for
Exactly. Yep.
it.
So I roll a 17.
Who you and you were just going against whoever? All right.
Exactly. Mhm.
All right, I can solve that. All right, so you were going after Ragman. What did you get total?
A total of 17.
17 is not enough, sir.
Okay.
And I think that's it. It is their turn. They're all coming after you, one after another. I
The
think
numbers are corrupt.
Jerry's eating it from Ragman. Defend yourself, almost assistant manager.
All right, let's see. I roll an 8.
Yeah, nope. You're going to take 7 damage as Ragman stabs you with his tent stake.
Red Wizard needs food badly.
Okay.
And then Todd is Glass Gary is pinned, so he can't do anything. But a new one comes up.
Oh shit!
Not new. One of the ones we haven't
me.
described yet. And this one is we'll say this one's a female because inclusion and it's fun. And she has like a ball peen hammer that she's gonna try to smack Todd over the head with.
Don't expect him to go higher in the voice. I don't think I can.
Okay, so Todd, if you want to dodge out of the way, you're gonna risk losing your pin, or you could take the damage and keep the pin for sure.
I think I'm gonna have to take the damage.
You take 7. She bonks you on the head with her hammer. Bonk.
That sounded good. Want to do it again?
Just like that.
Oh fuck, bitch.
And she just taps her fingers and on you.
Hammer hoe, we'll call her. Because alliteration. And then we have Pinking Shears coming after Stan.
Dan, how do you want to take that? We don't hear you.
Let's see.
There we go.
That's because I hadn't pushed my mic yet. I was thinking.
Oh,
Who's being contemplated? He's the
yeah.
Darius.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Saw
use
Darius.
I'm gonna use the mace on this one again. At least try to block it.
Okay.
$15.
15 does not cut it, unfortunately. You will take 7 from Pinking Shears.
I'm whittling you down one by one.
And then Ted, you are dealing with
Killed the one I was for fighting earlier.
yes, you did. Hairpin Harry is dead. There is a new one who I haven't described, so I'm thinking up stuff.
Stanley Shiv.
Yeah, no, he's so he's a little guy and he's got like a little one of the woodworking saws. He's got a wood saw, so he's Sammy Saw.
It's like
And he comes over, he's trying to saw at your leg.
I'm gonna. It's like I'd make the whittling joke, but we've already done that one. Yeah.
Fucking self-referential. This is your fucking time to shine, Chris. I tell you.
This is my favorite scene in the whole
I
movie
had
when I was
no
a
idea
kid.
how good this could be when I picked this game, dude. I'm fucking blown away. Yeah. I want to see if your leg gets sawed up though.
Okay, let me roll my defense. That is going to be a 17.
17 is just enough. Yeah, you're okay. You
It's
can
like, hey!
shake him off and shake him off. 17 is what you need to defend against their attack.
Little shit. It looks rusty. I haven't had my tetanus shot yet. At least not for a while.
Okay, so their turn is over. It is to the players again.
It's like, okay. It's like, I'm getting tired of this little guy. These little guys and the one over there that's not a guy. So, okay. I'm going to spend another drama point, and I am just going to, let's see here. I'm going to just go straight out of the movie, fee, fi, fo, fum, and just smash my foot into it over the one of them.
Stomp some fools. Which one you going after?
The one with the saw.
Okay,
Because I'm not
Sam's
good.
Saw.
Yeah, because I'm not going to go over one of the pin and recreate the movie perfectly.
Yeah.
So that is going to be 24.
24 will get him.
And that is going to do. Pull that back up. Kick is going to do 14 damage.
Oh yeah, he. you step on him and like lift up your foot, and he's like.
It's like,
and then he just like he waves his hands like no, but he doesn't really move.
it's like, I'll get you next time.
No, I don't think he does. I think he's like, okay, never mind. Okay, you win. Never mind.
Stomp. All right, that was my turn.
Somebody doesn't go. I'm going to call on somebody.
So with Hammer Hoe in front of me and the one that's pinned down,
Yeah, Pinking Shears is, or no, Glass Gary is pinned.
yeah. I'm going to try to using Chet swat Hammer Hoe
Mm-hmm.
away as best I can.
Okay. Is your goal to attack or is your goal to get her away?
Get her away.
Okay. I would say then that you basically just need to be successful at a easier attack roll, but you will just cause her to not be able to attack you for a turn. Sound fair?
Yeah. Kind of the
Okay.
goal.
Okay.
So unfortunately, regardless, it's still just a 10.
10 is enough.
Cool.
Yeah, you were looking at a base difficulty. You just do a wide sweep, and you don't hit her hard enough to hurt her, but you sweep her back, and she goes rolling across the hallway.
It's like, whee! Oh, God, I'm dizzy. Where are you?
It's-
Oh, God. The stomach.
Stan or Jerry?
So this is a defensive round, right? Can I can use a drama
No,
point?
this is not a
during
defensive round.
Oh,
This
it's our actual offensive round. Okay. So I
I might have forgot to attack you last round. If so, then lucky you.
no, you did because I'm one attack away from dying. So
Sure can.
yeah. So okay. I have little option but to use another drama point, or I'm never
Don't
going to hit.
forget, I mean, I don't know how many drama points you have, but don't forget. I think I'm okay.
Don't forget what?
I think I'm okay is one of the ways you can use your drama point.
I don't recall what that is.
I think it allows you to
for
heal
half your life
yourself.
points rounded up.
Oh, that's right.
Because you know how in the movies people get attacked like crazy and then they're fine.
Right. Exactly. So, and I can
The
use a drama
cinematic
point.
healing system.
Okay. And so I can use a drama point to heal half of my life points.
Yes, but you're not technically healed. It's just you weren't that hurt in the first place.
Oh, right. Okay.
But
Okay,
yeah.
I think I'm going to have to do that, actually. That's
Okay.
probably my only way out of this right now.
Okay.
So that's what I'll do. I think I'm okay.
Is everyone else hurt? Because I have really big chin. I can heal someone.
All right. Stan, I think you're up.
Yep, he is going to spend a drama point. How high is the ceiling in this hallway?
The ceiling in this hallway is 10 feet.
Okay, more than enough room to bring the mace over his head and bring it straight down on top of this thing.
Yep, you're not in that cramped of a quarter.
So that's a 23.
23 will get him. Who are you going against?
The one that just came at me after I killed the other one, slamming it into the wall.
Yeah.
He's gonna bring the mace down and go, heads up.
I love to hate one-liners. What's your damage on that bad boy?
Oh, let's see here. I don't think you ever told me.
Just a second.
I just have a mace.
Maces probably do some good damage, actually.
I have it here. Just a moment. Four times strength bashing.
So that is 8.
8 is enough to permanently dent Pinking Shears to death.
And they're like, "Yeah, Fritz, he owed me money. You gotta pay me 1 gold."
You can get it from off the bottom of my mace.
Oh, still, seriously, I need to pry it off. What? I got rent.
These guys are awesome. So here's a question, Stan. Do you let him?
Do I let him what?
He just said that he wanted to get the money that guy owed him out of his pocket. You said that he would have to peel it off his base, and he said, "Sure."
Sure, he'll hold it out, just waiting for him to get close.
Oh man, dude, he fucking sucks. He fucking walks over there with the full intention of like picking the money up out, and you can see the other two. What is it? Hammerhoe and oh no, this has got to be, who said that? Ragman said that. So yeah, Hammerhoe is the last one who's not pinned or really injured, and you can see her. She just sort of like leans on her hammer, like, "Oh, I guess we're done now." And yeah, Ragman walks up to you and with the full intention of, like, he's holding his hands out like he's gonna pick the money out of the guy's pockets. What do you do?
Oh, he's gonna wait until he gets like in there, like his hands into the pockets, and then Stan's going to reach out and grab him.
Okay, yeah, no, you don't need to roll. You grab him. You got it.
It's like, hey, I need that for rent. I got like 5 mouths to feed.
He's going to turn him and show him the 2 blood stains and be like, you're about to not have any mouths to feed.
Well, actually, technically, they'll probably just eat me what's left, so it kind of works out.
Hammerhoe up and runs.
So, peace. It just kind of smiles there nervously.
You're up, Stan.
What the fuck are you doing in here?
Okay, Chris, I got it here.
Yeah, I would say from here on in, that's not me. I had my fun.
What do you mean? What do you mean? There's all kinds of rich stuff here. We're gonna get some.
He shows him the blood stains on the wall again. Not this way, you're not. You can either work with us.
Right. Man, dude, you're so big and awesome. Man, you kicked our asses. You look at that. Wow. Yeah.
Why don't you show us what there is?
Stuff, but yeah, now we're leaving and never coming back. Yeah, because this is your place now. Yeah, no problem.
Stan holds it out to the group. What do you want me to do with this?
Let the little fucker go. If he tries anything, I'm just gonna punch him. I'm pissed.
Stan will set him down.
Too.
He just does like one of those like, waves his arms like a kid balancing, like kind of weary.
Now get.
He goes running.
All right.
Todd will get up off of Glass Gary and say, "Okay, dude, your friends ran away. Now you can run away too."
Hey, dude, he gets up and runs away. Toot sweet.
Okay. So, anyone else feel like just kind of falling over and taking a long nap?
Yeah,
Yes, please.
definitely after that.
You hear a little tiny voice go, "Boy, those guys were dicks, huh?"
Who the fuck said that?
Yeah.
Sammy Saw is still on the ground. He can't get up, but he's like, you see him like holding up his thumb, pointing at those guys, like shaking his head.
Yeah. You're kind of included in that bunch too. You know that, right?
He just looks side to side. He goes, "They made me do it?"
Yeah. Get out of here before I just finish it.
You could see, like, he tries to move, and then he's like, "Oh!"
It's like, how about this? You just stay there and we'll leave you alone. How about that?
He does the like drawing his 2 fingers across his mouth, and then like the locking motion, and then the throw away the key motion.
Gotcha. All right. I'm just going to go sit on that throne and be like, okay. I think we should rest for a while.
You can rest.
All right. So do you guys actually want to rest for a night, or what do you guys want to do?
How many torches do we have? I don't know how much
I've got
I want
5
to spend
more
out
on
here in
me.
the dark.
Yeah, roll that torch again.
Two.
You now have a D4 torch. It is starting to burn itself out.
Sun's
Is that the
getting real
individual
low.
torch?
The individual torch, yes.
Okay, they come like in bundles of
How
5.
long does the torch provide light? Is the question.
Gotcha. All right. Oh, I got a whole bunch here, so I think we're good for a while.
Where do you
Wait a
want to
minute.
go?
Is,
Wait a minute.
is this a blind lady carpenter? Like, are there any like torches, braziers, anything in here to provide light?
There's a couple of spots on the pillars and on the walls where you could put candles, but there's no candles in them.
Huh.
I have a candle.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, like, obviously somebody lived here. They must not have lived here for a while.
Yeah, the dust and those little bastards. Yeah. All right, so what do you guys do? Like, we gonna want to keep looking further, see if we can find anything else we can score here, or head on out because a little rest for the night.
Well, I think I'm okay. We should probably at least look around. I don't want to like have risked life and limb for a comb and a pillow.
Yeah, let's keep looking around.
So in this room that you're in, at the far end on the east side is the thrones. On the far west side where you guys are at each corner is a hallway. Right? So you guys came in on the corner of the southwest side, and that hallway that you've just been fighting in that leads into the room with the pillars, to your right, which would be south, is another hallway. And then looking north from where that hallway enters into this pillared room, there's a wall on the west side that has a door in it. And then in the corner of the room is another set of hallways, one of which goes back east and another one that goes north.
Now, let's check out the thrones really quick, see if there's anything of them interesting. And then well, the idea is keep going right, so we'll go southeast.
Southeast is the way that you came from.
I thought it was southwest we came from.
Oh, you mean just south then?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the right next most exit from us.
Yes, that is just straight south.
All right. So check out the room, check out anything with the thrones, then go that way.
All right, let me take a look at something real quick.
I'm uploading another picture with how I'm interpreting where the hallways are and the doors and stuff. But I think I missed a hallway somewhere.
Oh, you definitely missed a hallway. You missed. The hallway that you guys came in didn't come into the center of the room. It came in at the lower left corner.
Okay.
So there's tapestries behind the thrones. The thrones are large pieces of granite stone. They're really ornate.
Is there anything on them, or is it just pretty
Nope.
stuff?
No, just pretty stuff.
Okay. How big are they?
Big enough for a adult male human to sit in.
Oh no, I mean the tapestries.
The tapestries are probably like, 2 feet by 3 feet.
Okay.
I've come to inspect your tapestry.
I will be taking one.
You want to try to take one?
Yeah.
All right. You have one.
I have.
Tapestry you took down has like a depiction of some knightly person standing on a mound, like looks like they're talking or gesturing toward a group of, peasants or something.
Cool.
There you go. That's better.
Okay.
Not perfect, but better.
Yeah, I was completely confused when we left that other. I just couldn't visualize the hallway structure that you were talking about.
That's okay. We'll just keep fudging it until we get it. So that's the thrones there, and you wanted to look at the south hallway. The south hallway is, if you come out the east, the hallway that you guys came in past that T section came in on the lower left corner of the throne room, and then immediately turned right on that corner and goes 40 feet, and then turns to the right, which is back west again. And it goes 70 feet with a hallway on the right side. Then it goes 30 feet. If you follow it that deep.
You're gonna hate me, but I missed about 90% of that. I'm sorry.
The hallway goes to the south for about 40 feet, and then
Okay,
it goes west for a long ways.
gotcha.
Do you want to go down there?
Yeah, I think so. We're trying to find something that gets worthwhile.
It goes west 70 feet, and then on the right side before the end, 10 feet before the end, is a hallway that goes north again. And it goes 30 feet. Do you want to keep going?
Yeah, I
That's
say
the
so.
only direction that it goes. Yes.
The only direction that it goes right another 30 feet, and then there is a doorway. Congratulations, avoiding all the traps.
Ah, I'm not sure how much this would
Well-
help, but there's an online grid map, online graph paper there.
Don't worry too much about it. We'll get where we're going.
Yeah.
Part
Alan, I
of
just sent you a copy of the character.
Oh, okay. So
Oh,
yeah,
cool.
part of why I'm doing it this way on purpose is to give the players the feeling of what it's like to be in this really labyrinthine place.
Right.
Is any of this going to actually deter what's happening in the story or the actions? Don't worry about it. Let me see here. I got to catch up on what's in this room. Pardon me. So the door to this room is a large wooden construction, just like many of the other doors here, but its exterior surface is embellished with irregularly shaped leather skin covering, which is studded with circular bits of brass, with the word Erig prominently etched upon them.
Well, that's different than the other ones.
What was the name? Sorry, Eric.
Erig.
All right, Jerry. Let's see here. All right.
What would you like to do?
Guess check it out.
You want to open the door?
Yep.
The door opens to a rather barren room. In the southeast corner is a crude bed. Alongside it is a table. On the south wall is a wooden chest with metal bands. In the northeast corner of the room is a wooden keg stand with a single barrel on top of it. On the wall at the western extremity of the room are numerous pegs, brackets, and apparently apparently for holding arms and armor.
Ted makes a beeline for the keg.
Do you want to hit the tap on it? Do you have a vessel? Or are you just going to put your mouth on it?
Let me see what I've got in my inventory really quick. He has cooking pots, so yes, he'll put a pot. Kind of open it up and see what comes out.
It looks like a light colored amber ale.
I'll take a sip of it.
It tastes a little old, but it's potent.
Oh, it's like yes. I'll look at the barrel on top of it, the smaller one, and does it feel like it has stuff in there, or is it empty?
Hold on, it's a single barrel. The
one. Oh, okay. That was one barrel and a smaller one on top.
No. It's a wooden keg stand with a single barrel on top of it.
Okay, gotcha. Well,
guess Eric was a drinker.
Yep. All right. I kind of fill up one of the pans a little bit. It's like, okay. So what's in the chest?
Oh, that's a good question. Stan will walk over to the chest, look it over, try to see.
I back up and drink.
Try to see if there's a lock, if it's.
Yeah, there's a lock on it.
It's locked. I don't really know how to open that.
Me neither, really.
Could try to break it open.
Yeah. All right. Does anyone else think they can maybe pick it, or you're just gonna try to bash it open?
I mean, I could try, but no.
Yeah. Well, okay. I'll give it a shot with my. Let's see here. I've got my knife. I can maybe try with my knife and dagger just to see if I can do anything, just to try first. I don't have crime, so I'm just going to dexterity then.
Yes, just dexterity, and you're using improper tools, so that's a -2.
All right, let me double check something really quick. I think like, okay, it's like, like I kind of look over it, kind of like this, and I'm just going to look at it, think a minute, spin a drama point, and kick it. So,
so you're spinning a drama point to kick it?
Well, yeah, it's still an attempt to. It's more for a funny effect. I'm gonna try and poke it, and it's like kick it.
Your +10 comes from the kick. Got it.
Yeah. All right, so 14, 17.
17. A combination of damages and Jimmy's open the lock, and the lock comes free of the latch.
Woo! I am Ted the locksmith. Not really, but still, I'm going with it. All right.
Upon opening the chest, the first thing you see is several garments of fine quality, but definitely robust clothing, pants and cloaks, and a pair of boots. There is a broken dagger there. There's also a leather pouch that is in the chest, and a pouch full of what appear to be coin.
Okay. I'll grab the leather pouch and look what's in there.
You open up the pouch, and there is a piece of paper in the pouch.
And what's on the paper?
You open it up, and it's scrawled with some kind of weird, strange writing that you recognize from out in the field back in Topeka.
Oh,
Birds.
Chad, I think.
Birds.
Okay, I kind of very cautiously between two fingers, kind of hand check the paper, but like my head back, my fingers going. Okay, Chad, just watch the fingers.
The book latches out at the paper, almost grabs your fingers, but not
Yeah.
quite. And starts
what-
chomping. Chaw, 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 chaw. And
I
then
said
you
what-
can see this page like growing inside of the book.
Okay,
Once it grows, I'm gonna open the book and see what's on the page.
Weird Sumerian shit.
Okay.
all right. I'll look at the pouch of coins and what do we have in there.
It's a bunch of gold coins.
How many?
25.
Ooh, that's some nice stuff. All right.
That might actually give me a horse.
Since everything is basically in silver pieces, this is like this is a good haul right here.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Hopefully
You
it's
just had to
not
go
the
down
same.
the super twisty hallway.
Hopefully it's
That
not the
broken-
same exchange rate as D&D because that's only like 10 silver pieces then.
Well, it's 250 silver pieces total, but still. So that
Still.
broken dagger, how is that broken? Like, is the blade shattered or?
No, the tips broke off.
Oh, okay. That could probably be somewhat fixed. Does it look nice at all, other than the tip being broken, or is it just kind of like a crappy little dagger?
It's a good dagger. You could maybe hone it down.
Okay. And just for the hell of it, I'll grab it for now. Maybe it might be worth something. Who knows?
You could
Is
use
there
it
anything-
for some stuff.
So
You
is there?
make a pry bar and
Yeah.
Or you could send it to, if you got it to a blacksmith could probably grind it a new tip onto it. It would be shorter, but it would work fine.
Yeah. Okay. Is anything on the table?
Yep, there's a earthenware mug and a small hand mirror.
Okay. The mirror's probably worth something.
Yeah.
The mug. I'll look in the mug. Does it look clean at all, or does it look?
It looks like somebody left something in it a long time ago that has evaporated. It's kind of scuzzy at the bottom.
Yeah. Tempting to grab this and that, but I'll leave it for now. It's safer. Don't want to accidentally catch something.
And then the only thing left in there is the bed, and then on the wall are 2 shields and a mace.
Okay. And do they look functional, or do you look
Oh, yeah.
more?
No, they work.
Oh, I'll grab one of those shields then.
All right.
It's a small shield, large shield. What kind of shield is this?
Small shields.
Okay. All right.
Do you want to get the other shield, Stan?
Yeah, I'll take the other shield.
Who's going to hold the torch?
How about
Oh.
Todd?
Okay.
Todd doesn't mind being the mule. He just likes being included.
All right.
Just real quick, slight bit of inspiration here, but that bed, does it have pillows?
Yes.
Was that plural or single?
Well,
I think
there's
this
two
one has a
beds, right?
single.
Okay.
Yeah, taking pillow.
Okay, why is everybody taking pillows? Is there something I missed?
We're in the medieval times. There are no pillows.
Okay.
Wait,
They have pillows, but they're made from straw. And they're usually not straight pillows. It's usually like you have a body pillow that is also your mattress. So I get it. Yeah. Your pillow will take up 2 slots unless you tie it to the outside of your pack, in which case it can be damaged.
I have slots.
All right. So if there's nothing else in this room, I guess we can just go back out and go the other way.
You sure can. Heading back out to the room with the pillars on the east side of the room, you guys have explored both you came in the east, the lower east hallway, and you explored the south hallway. There is a door in the middle of the left wall, and then up in the upper left corner of the room are 2 hallways, one going forward and one going to the left. The one going forward just goes about 20 feet, and then there's a door there.
Okay. All right. Which door?
Well, there's a door, and there's a hallway, and there's a hallway with a door.
Which one's to the right?
Neither are really to the right.
Okay, let's just grab the closest one, the door.
All right, just a sec. Do you open the door, go inside, or check it, or what?
Let's check it first to be cautious.
You guys want me to roll for that?
I like how we check all the plain doors, but the one that's got the leather and the name on it, we're just like, yeah, just walk in.
I find that pretty amusing as well.
So, okay, remind me again. When you roll a natural 10, you roll again?
Yes.
Yeah,
Gonna
keep
add to
adding.
it? Okay.
I misunderstood.
24.
What's that, Casey?
Total.
Go ahead with the door roll.
Oh, sorry. Rolled a total of 24.
Yeah, it's fine. It's a door. Starting to wonder why this guy's so paranoid.
So I was curious about the Erig that was just on a door. I thought it was on a symbol.
No, so the guy has used the studs in the leather to spell out his name.
Oh, okay. Shouldn't we go through this door though? I'm going to say, pointing at the name with the door. Or the door.
That was the one that you guys went through that had
Wait.
You guys went through that one.
Oh, I'm sorry. He didn't roll on it. He's rolling on every other door. That's the joke. I'm just.
Yeah, that's the joke, is he didn't
Got
roll
it.
on that door at all. He just went into it.
Yeah. All right, never mind.
While they're looking that door over, Stan realizes that after he's, had the torch out and now handed it to Todd, that he does have space in his pack, so he stuffs the pillow in there.
Okay. Roll that torch while you're at it. So the way the depletion mechanic works is you have a D4 torch right now. You roll a D4, and if it rolls a 1 or a 2, the torch goes out.
You want to roll it, Todd, since you have it?
Yeah, sure. Let's see here. 3.
All right, it's fine. And when it goes out, it's not like super sudden unless you're in the middle of a fight. You can use it to light another torch. It's not a big deal.
Okay, what to say?
You're just like, oh, it's fucking going out now. So yeah, the door to this area seems fine.
All right, let's open it up.
So you open up the door, and on the back wall of the room, opposite the door, is a rock carving of a great idol that's sculpted out of the wall itself. The idol depicts a humanoid with a horned head, sporting an evil visage, and appears to be about 4 feet wide and 6 feet high. The walls nearby are surrounded by religious symbols and runes. Religious symbols and runes that look very similar to the ones that you have inside of your book that was made from your friend Chet. The floor is smooth black slate. In the center of the room is a circular pit which measures 5 feet across.
Well, we just found the creepy ritualistic room.
Hey, cool. Todd is gonna just walk in and start looking at the symbols.
So you're looking at the symbols, and go ahead and roll intellect and occult, or intelligence and occult.
Okay. And I have 23.
23. With a couple of hours of work, you might be able to cross-reference some of the English prayers that are here with the symbols that you see, and put together a rough phonetic system for interpreting those Sumerian symbols.
And just so I understand, these symbols are on the walls and stuff. Is that right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And
So
they match the ones that are in the book.
So Chad or Todd, excuse me. I don't know why I want to make him Chad. So Todd, in something that seems a little out of character, has opened the book, taken out a piece of chalk, and has started also drawing on the wall, linking things together. Not really saying anything.
I just kind of cocked my head to the right. I was like, Todd? What are you doing?
Well, like, it says this stuff in chat, so I was just, looking it up.
Okay.
Why?
I'm just random. It just seemed a little weird. That's all.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. So at this point of the day, how late do you think it is for us? It's like we got here. What time?
I mean, you got there at like maybe midday.
Yeah.
And you've been down there for about a torch.
So a couple hours then, maybe 2, 3.
And I don't know if a torch would last that long, dude.
Oh. Well, they put them in. They put it. Depending on what kind of torch they put, like what's called like pit or something in there that burns for a little longer.
Yeah, I mean, it does burn a little bit longer, but I don't know if we're talking hours and hours.
Sure. Well, now I'm curious. Google, answer my questions. Oh, holy shit.
Well, I mean, Todd, do you want to like? Are you gonna like?
Yeah.
Are you gonna like read this like all day? Like, what's going on?
Oh, I don't know. Should I read it all day, dude?
I don't know. I mean, like, can you copy it down and read it later? This probably isn't like the best super place to like rest. But I mean, if we have to, we can.
Okay, looking it up, like in D&D-ish, it's like 1 hour per torch, but in real life, 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah. Yeah, torches suck.
Well, do we have a lamp here? Someone think someone does have a lamp.
Oh, I did. I think. Well, I didn't put it on the new sheet, so no worries. I don't. Like, it's a lot of stuff, and it's like what Chet says. So, I don't know. Should I read it, or should I wait till later?
I don't know if there's gonna be a later. I mean, how long do we plan on spending down here?
I mean, this place is huge. If we want to really figure this place out, it's going to take probably a while. I don't mind sleeping here so much, but at the same time, I don't want to sleep in this room. This is more than a little creepy.
Well, I'm just going to use Todd's photographic memory to memorize it as best he can. And
Okay.
so Todd is going to stare at it with the
Okay.
dumbest look on his face possible, slightly drooling, while holding Chet close to him.
Yeah, if you have photographic memory, you can look at it and then reconstruct it later.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to use it for. So for the purposes of photographic memory, how about 15 minutes of just dumbfounded staring?
Yeah, sounds reasonable. Roll your torch again.
Oh, where did that? Oh, I got a 1.
Your torch goes out. You have to light a new one. Your new torch is a D6 torch.
Okay. So after 15 minutes or so, Todd just kind of like wipes his mouth from the drool and then looks at everybody and says, "Okay."
I just kinda-
Okay, what?
Blink.
We can go.
All right.
Just gonna look at the rest of the room. Is
Okay.
there anything else here?
Don't think so, other than that one really creepy idol.
There's
Cat.
a creepy idol against the wall, and there's a pit in the floor.
Let's take a look at the idol. What's the idol?
It is a rock carving of a great idol, which is sculpted into the wall itself. The idol depicts a humanoid with a horned head sporting an evil visage. It is 4 feet wide and 6 feet high.
Assume there's no specific reference point as to what this is.
Nope.
Okay. Look in the pit. There's a
It
pit.
is it's a 3-foot deep fire pit with no fire in it.
Oh, why wouldn't you want to stay in here? There's like a fire pit, so we could actually like have a fire. Hospitable
Creepy
room.
demonic statue, these runes, and the fact that we don't have the wood for a fire pit.
It's just him.
Okay. Anyway,
You know, we keep
What?
saying this stuff's demonic, but that's because, you know, these backwoods hillbilly dark age people keep saying it's demonic. Really, like the iterations of the devil are because people co-opted the god Pan. Points at the relief. Dude's got horns. Maybe he was Pan.
I mean, you could be right, but at the same time, how much did Heroes try to kill us? We ran into little mini dudes. This place is weird. We gotta be careful.
It's weird. I just don't know if maybe we should like label it as evil, because that's
Okay, how about this?
narrow-mindedness that these Hicks use.
You have a point.
Sure. Sounds really
How about we
good
just be
idea.
cautious of it for now?
Oh,
Until we
yeah,
know
I'm
better.
all for cautious.
Yeah, let's be cautious and just kind of like give it a second's due and just back off. All right. So where do we go next?
Where would you like to go? You can go, of course, back the way you came. You can always go that way. But you can go, new areas is the hallway that goes straight north, which leads to a doorway, or the hallway that goes back west. Not the same hallway, but a parallel hallway above it on the other side of this devil room. The devil room here is in between these two hallways.
All right.
Which one's to the right?
Neither one is to the right. One is straight up north, and then, well, I guess if you no, yeah, not even if you come out of the room. Everything's on your left side.
Well, fuck.
Oh, we go to the closest left one.
That's the one that doubles back the hallway back to the west.
Then let's do the other one then, so we haven't come that way.
Yeah, this is a different hallway than that one. They're
Okay.
parallel to each other.
All right.
The one you came in on is on the other side of the devil room from where
Oh,
you
okay.
are. So this one's on the other, above the devil room, and the other one was below the devil room.
Let's go below the devil room then. That's where we haven't been.
No, you haven't
Oh.
been up.
Let's just go where we haven't been.
Okay. It's working, by the way. The players are all confused.
Yeah, I'm drawing a map and I'm confused.
The only thing you need to do to make the players feel lost in the game is to accurately describe the fucking dungeon.
It's like, oh shit.
So down this hallway, there's a doorway on the right side, and then another 20, 30 feet up is a doorway on the left side, and then the hallway juts to the right, which is north. Would you like to check one of the doors or go all the way down the hallway?
Let's check the doors first.
The one on the closer one on the right or the further one on the left?
To the right.
All right, on the north side. 20. Sorry,
I'm gonna no problem. I'm gonna mute myself for a little bit because I'm gonna eat because I'm getting hungry.
So you guys just going to open the room, or are you going to be paranoid about it?
At this point, we're probably getting complacent, so let's just open the door.
You open the door, and inside is a 40 by 20 foot hall. Appears to be a museum or trophy room of sorts. Numerous odds and ends are displayed, including a reptilian hide on the north wall, statue of a many-legged reptile in a menacing pose, and a diminutive yet stocky skeleton suspended in irons on the west wall. Displayed on the east wall is an entire wooden door bound with black iron and bearing strange runes.
Okay, another interesting rune covered thing.
Todd, can you read what those say?
Sure. Todd will walk up to the runes. Intelligence occult, right?
Yes.
All right. I have to declare a drama point before I roll, right?
Yeah, just a second, though.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
And it was declare a drama point before rolling.
Yes.
Okay, just for the sake of using it, that drama point 5 and 2, 6, 7, 13, 23 again.
So you can put together that these symbols are also the ones that were in the Necronomicon. You can hear Chet starting to grumble a little bit, but you aren't going to, you recognize them, but you're not going to be able to read them until you take the time to do that phonetic copying thing that you were trying to do that you didn't have time for.
Okay. Then he's going to again stare dumbfoundedly for 15 minutes, slightly drooling,
And memorize it.
and memorize it.
I don't think it'll take you the 15 minutes. It'll take you 5.
Okay. After 5 minutes, he will wipe the drool from his mouth and with a smile turn around and say, "Nah, dude."
Is he gonna wipe it, or she's just like sucks it up?
That works too.
You were staring at that awfully hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? I had to remember it. Okay.
Wait,
Okay.
remember?
Yeah.
Did you memorize that thing?
Kinda.
Something is starting to make sense about you.
Like what?
I'll just leave it at that for now.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you guys want to do in here?
Well, that's a good question. The lizard skin that was on the wall, how is that? What does that look like?
It's a looking closer at it, it's sort of pinned in areas, and it's also draped across hooks in areas, and it has a definitely iconic kind of a vibe to it.
How big is it?
I mean, it covers the whole north wall, so 40 feet.
Will it cut? Like if I take a knife to it, can I cut a section out of it?
So you take a knife out and try to cut it, and it's kind of difficult. It does, like, you feel like maybe if you put enough force in it, or maybe you hammered, you're into it, you might be able to pierce it. It's like trying to cut Kevlar.
Man, that would be really good to put across my shield. It's just too big to carry, and it won't cut. All right. Well, what about the rest of you? Where do you think we should go from here?
Todd has no strong opinions either way.
Yeah, I don't really. What are the directions leading out of the room again?
So coming out of this room, you're back in the short hallway that was opposite of the one that you came in on, and to the west is a little bit more of a hallway that then goes north again, and halfway down that on the south side is a door.
So let's go
So-
through that door.
All right. This is a 30 by 20 foot chamber that's devoid of. The floor is flagstone and the stone walls are plain. An alcove in the north west corner of the room leads to a stairway descending to a lower level.
Oh, fuck this place. Whoever built this under a watchtower was a douchebag.
This place is huge. All right, let's not go downstairs yet. At least let's just deal with what we have up here.
For what it's worth, guys, I don't have a map anymore.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm the same
After-
way.
Yeah, after we had the fight, all bets were off. I don't have the foggiest idea where we are.
Well, I'll give you a clipping once you guys have really hit it all here. So the only
Okay.
place left to go is that last hallway, and you just follow it, and it goes around the room that you just came in, and it leads back to the hallway where you guys had the fight. So it goes in a big loop. And how do I clip? Was it control window?
You can open up
yeah.
snipping tool.
How do I do that?
Click
it's a
and
program,
start.
just hit start.
I never do this. I apologize.
All right. Hit the start button. You can just search
Yeah.
for snip. And snip and sketch is replacing snipping tool.
Okay. And so I just draw a window over it.
Uh-huh. And then save, and then pop in the channel.
It also copies it to your clipboard, so you can't just paste it places.
What? Okay. Press the window logo key plus shift plus S.
No, you can just hit the new button at the top.
Oh, okay, my bad. Nope, nope. Try again. New. And it goes on my thing, so I should be able to do this. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's twisted. So okay, so 2027 is where that was the room with all the little gremlin things, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is why you were lost.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So we're back at 27.
Yeah, that's the throne room.
Okay. And did we check that small room to the left, number 28?
28 is double room.
Double room. Okay.
30 is stairs. 26 is trophy room. Here's what I recommend. I recommend that you guys probably go back out and make camp out in the woods somewhere and chill out for the night because people have lost their energy and it's near quitting time.
Yeah, that's actually a really good idea.
And also, going into this dungeon and doing this thing was just like a test. If we don't like this, if it's not fun, we don't have to do it.
Oh, I've had a blast.
I just wanted to try it once and see what it was like getting lost in this fucking place with these stupid as shit characters.
I'm enjoying this.
Thoroughly lost.
I just
Oh,
want to make sure you had fun being lost.
Oh, I had fun doing all the other stuff. Once he gets lost, he's just like, I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, I just want to make sure the game stays fun.
Oh yeah,
Right. Yeah, it was a blast.
Yeah, so as long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't mind getting a little lost here and there, but when it gets to the point where we're like literally spending hours of real life just going, where the fuck are we?
No, that's not fun for me. So I'll always be able to describe where you're at in a
Right.
way that you can make decisions, right? You don't have to have an accurate map of where you went to get around.
Yeah.
But you can also kind of try to draw a map as you go. And I like emulating, like, what the fuck? Where are we? Where did we go? Because I don't know if you've ever hung out in weird caves and shit, but it's a lot like that. You're like, I went which way? I can't remember where I went, but maybe if I go back, I can kind of remember it.
Yeah, I've gone through a couple caves being from Kentucky, so yeah, you're gonna get lost.
Yeah, you get lost. And I think it's kind of fun to get lost. All right, well, let's hand out. We'll assume you get up there, you find your way out. You have to go through all this fucking twisty ass shit to get back the way you came. And you head outside and make camp, so you're safe for now. And so everybody gets 1 XP for playing. This is on all of this is on top of anything I've already handed out.
Okay.
So I'm giving extra. So who made good funnies?
Yeah.
I think Nat definitely did with more awesome fake porn names.
Yes.
Definitely.
Those were fucking great. Anybody else got anything?
Let's see here. I went kind of ham on the voices, but I've already got a point for that one.
You did.
I think Todd's just staring at the
Yeah.
crazy
yeah.
stuff while everybody's just staring at him like, what the fuck are you doing?
There was something that Stan did, and at this point, I just can't remember what it was.
You got to remember what it is. But I know one thing Stan did was when he was like picking up the guy, the little guy, and menacing him and talking.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Fuck those dudes.
Dude, they're tough, dude. I was thinking they'd be disposable as shit, but then I looked them up in the book, and it's like, oh yeah, their dodge is a 20 and their attack is a 17. It was like,
Yeah, it's insane.
holy shit. But whatever, it was fun. Everyone gets Hail to the King because everybody was really focused and really playing and really having a good time and having fun being lost. Did anybody get well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants, made a rousing speech or get involved in some romance or bromance, wax poetic about the golden days, or just generally care about something and make a dramatic moment?
I feel like Stan's early before we were going in, Stan's realization that we could take over this place felt a little waxing poetic.
I think that was a little waxing poetic, and the pillow to go with it. That was also kind of funny, but it was also like kind of poignant. Like, yeah, dude, like,
Yep.
the creature comforts matter. So many times you play this little, this is an old school D&D module that I'm modifying. But you can imagine these old school, like, lamer little kids being like, fuck all this, I want the gold. But he's like, no, pillow. Give me the fucking pillow, dude.
Yeah, this is this is Keep on the Borderlands, right?
This is Keep on the Borderlands. Have you played it?
Many decades ago. Like talking early 80s. But yeah.
Yeah, this is Keep on the Borderlands. And I've always looked at Keep on the Borderlands and I always liked it. But I'm like, it's hard to get people to play it. And I was like, it'd be great to have it be a comedic thing instead.
Yeah,
of just,
definitely.
it works. So last one was, I got your damn words all right, is the Stupidity Award. Did anybody willingly do something stupid to encourage the story or derail it in a spectacularly entertaining fashion?
I mean, is somebody a schmuck?
Huh?
Isn't that one of the qualities as being a schmuck?
That's different. That's one of the qualities that has something to do with, various things. This is, I give XP for anybody who deliberately does something that's unadvantageous or like that doesn't helpful, something dumb, something that will get the characters hurt because it's entertaining or, because it'll help the story. It's designed to help people thwart the whole like over efficiency Like, oh, let's not do that because it would be a dumb thing to do. Like, I
Yeah.
want to create buffoonery in this game because it's Army of Darkness, not serious.
Right.
So I offer XP for people who are stupid in an entertaining fashion that like drives the story forward.
I don't think that happened this time.
I don't think it happened this time, but it definitely could.
Oh yeah, it definitely could have happened, but nah, not this time.
I mean,
Fair
using one of the other people's bodies to beat on the little guys was sort of in that ballpark, wasn't it?
Not really.
I don't know who
No?
did that.
Yeah, that didn't happen either.
Todd did
Oh,
his.
I didn't. I thought I
his-
heard one of you guys like
suplexers.
grabbing somebody and
Oh no,
Body
they were
slam,
grabbing one of the little guys and smashing him up against a wall.
oh, okay, okay, I
Yeah, they
misheard that.
They were just attacking their opponents. Yeah. But like for example, if everybody had gone running and Ted stayed behind to like fight the guys and try to keep them off, like I might have offered him a stupidity award. But yeah, a little preview. Now that we're done with XP, hey, there's Bob.
Hey, Bob.
He's thinking about playing with us. But
Awesome.
Bob, I can work with you on some character stuff. If
Yeah,
you want
so-
to make a guy,
I sent you a copy of a rough draft.
do you have the book?
I got what you sent me. Yeah, I went through it, and like I said, I sent you a rough draft of one.
Yeah, where did that go? I was in the middle of running the game and I didn't see where that went.
I emailed it to you on.
Oh, you emailed. Okay.
yeah.
I'll look at it and we might tweak it around, but I imagine it'll be just fine. But to let you know what we started with, we had a bunch of characters who were based around a pizza joint and bar in Topeka, Kansas. And
Okay.
Jerry worked at the he worked at the last Blockbuster on the planet on the other side of the strip mall, but because they did so poor a business, he made all of his money by selling pornos out of the back of the shop, which is why he always has all these creative porno names. And he's read every book of the movie, but never seen the movie, whatever movie you're talking about. So he knows all these
Right.
stories, but he's never watched the movies. Stan is the pizza delivery guy, and he's like this, kind of 80s, cool guy that never really got his quote unquote got his life together, but he's happy with it the way he is, and he just hangs out a bunch. Ted runs the karate studio that's in the same strip mall, and he goes over there to like orders pizza from them for his pizza parties for his dumb brats, and then goes over and gets tanked over after all his classes because he's tired and stressed out from babysitting all day. And then Todd is the California investor who's invested in this like grassroots company thing, and it's going to be like this cool hipster thing, but he's kind of questionable in how he manages with, like dealing with things, and he's kind of a ditz. But he's learning magic, so that's great.
Like, you mean like David Copperfield magic or like arcane occult stuff?
No, he's studying the Necronomicon.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
You see,
always good for a laugh.
So
They went down to visit with their friend Chet. Their friend Chet was turning things into gold, and so they went to go see what was going on, to how Chet was doing this. And he was using this book that was the Necronomicon, but they didn't know it was a Necronomicon, to turn things into gold. And then the green fog and the green light came, and the Deadites came, and the book, which was just like a typed manuscript, ripped Chet to pieces and used his skin to make the new Necronomicon. And then half of its pages were strewn about time through a magical portal that sucked the players through a dimension into some unknown realm. So whoever you are, you also come from Topeka, Kansas, or maybe some other part of America. Who gives a shit? And you were,
He's a cowboy.
yeah, you could be a cowboy. That's no problem.
Yeah, Kansas works fine for that.
Yeah. And he got sucked through a portal through whatever antics you want to devise. And then we can just plop him into, this fantasy world. And you should know some of the players, but maybe not all of them. Who cares?
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
So are any of them football jock types in school?
Ted's a jock.
Kind,
so
yeah.
Ted's probably the one he knows because he's like 6'6", 350 pounds. He's got a permanent plumber's crack going on. Not terribly bright, very affable, just this big lug. And loves his beer, which explains why he'd probably hang out with, at this place. If they've got a good happy hour, he can get cheap beer. That'll make him happy because he goes through a lot of it. Low-level alcoholic. He always wants to have a beer on hand.
Cool.
But yeah, not schooled, not well schooled, very physical.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll look at the character sheet and we'll put some more stuff and we'll take this up next week. And if you're interested in the Trinity game, they're cool to play too, and I'll work with you on that character a little bit later in the week as well.
That works because I have to figure out without more of an understanding of the setting that you're doing. I'm not sure what would be a good ad for that group.
Yeah, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, sure. Trade me some emails.
All right, guys. I'm going to take off. Oh yeah, the Tipsy Tomato. That's the name of the
It's the name of the
What?
bar and pizza joint.
the bar and pizza joint back in Kansas that they came from.
Yeah.
So yeah, whoever you're playing, Bob, you could have gotten drunk there plenty of times.
Yeah. Well,
All
I
right.
got you on the calendar, so I'll be around. What time do y'all usually start logging into this?
3.
Okay.
Yes.
So it starts logging in 3. Everything starts around 3:30.
Well, it
Or you're
depends
pretty
on
quick
how.
on getting out of the gate.
We're relatively quick on getting into it. But we always like to catch up and be friends and talk a little bit, but it's never that
Okay.
much. I usually start it up pretty quick.
Fair enough. I'll see y'all at 3 next week then.
All right, brother. It's good talking
Sounds
to you. We'll
good.
All right. See you later.
Yeah, you too.
Bye, everybody.
Y'all later.
Bye.
Zoe.